Oh, yeah, one sec. I'll get my video on too.
All right, guys. Well, I just want to welcome Coco and Phil from JDB, Just Data on Blockchain. This project is very cool. Um, Basically, a very needed tool for any DeFi trader. And give Coco the chance to introduce
Yeah.
yourselves.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm Coco Loco. I'm one of the founders of JDB, along with Vecna. Vecna is the main guy behind JDB, and I met him a long time ago because we basically got wrecked together in a project that we were both whales, and that's how that's how me and Vecna started that story. And he had this whole idea of having this idea because he was sick of getting cheated on projects. So originally we were called Cheat Detector Bot all the way in this little blip over here on September 1st. So that was originally how we started. And the whole idea behind that was he was sick of diamond handing projects to the very end. So he wanted a way to kind of, in a way, make fun of the people that were selling off at small profits or at a loss so quickly. So originally we were, and I hate going back completely into our story, but that's originally how we started. We were this Telegram bot that basically made fun of people when they sold at a loss in the project. And then everyone was like, haha. And all the callers pumped it up and then pumped it down to pump their own bags to 300K over here. And then really during this whole process is when we gained a lot of people along the way, like Face from in here, like a lot of good community members, but we sat at 30K for a long time. And I do want to kind of introduce our software engineers too, because around this time frame is when our two software developers are the people that came on board, and they were holders in our project who were passionate about it. And we got extremely lucky because the senior software engineers are pretty badass at what they do. So during this whole time is when they developed it. And once we got to over here, that's when we started showing some previews. And then we really started to take off to the release of ADAP. And then, of course, you got some Sell the News crowd. And we found a new floor again for the past, I would say, month or so. We've been saying around 600 to 800K. But I guess a little about me, though. I've just been in crypto since maybe mid-2021 about. And yeah, I'm still fairly new to this space, but I've learned things in other projects. I've learned from the experience that me and Beckna had, and I won't say the name of the coin, but I did kind of run the whale group in that coin, and I would say we learned a lot of things not to do from that coin, and that we're doing in our project. And our idea here is just be honest and continue to work. And Phil could introduce himself too.
Yeah, I'm back now. I hope I solved everything. I'm so sorry, everybody. In general, everything works, but sometimes, that's just how life is. So a short introduction to myself. My name is Phil. I'm 29. I'm from Austria. I followed the project kind of from the start. Like I got to know this initial hype that they had. And out of nowhere, I got in touch with Vecna later on. And we spoke about the project and their vision, and everything sounded so nice. Like their community is so amazing. The plans that they had and the DApp that they developed, it's just such a beauty of a product. And then he asked me if I want to help them out a bit on the marketing side. And yeah, I was all in. In general, a lot of projects, if they decrease from their all-time high, marketers are scared to jump in and to help out. But I wasn't like a second, because I saw the big vision. I saw what they built over the time they are around. And I know where this can go if they just stick with it and if we all help together. Just recently we did the rebranding, which was very well taken from the community. Like everybody loves it. He started out as a meme, and now we're on the way to become a young crypto blockchain startup that wants to conquer the stages of the world, get out there, be loud, and show the people what amazing DApp we have. And yeah, that's basically where I'm helping out in the project now. I'm doing AMAs together with Coco. We will go to our first expo together as a team. I'm kind of local with the owner as well, so this makes stuff easier. And we think of creative ways on how to market this product now out of Telegram, out of the classical social media campaigns that you run initially, to build it a brand that sustains itself in the market and brings a lot of value to a lot of people. Because for me, I always say this is the best trading tool currently available on BSC when it comes to research. And I don't know if there was a question because I had technical issues and I just jumped in, but I heard Coco say to introduce myself. So that's me. And yeah. Coco, did you do the presentation already? Did I miss it?
No, he hasn't done it yet. But thank you for introducing yourself, Phil. It's good to have you here. I completely agree. This is definitely one of the best tracking dApps that I've seen. You know,
Yes,
without
and
having
also
to
from
dive into BSC or EtherScan and go through 1,000 pages.
absolutely, and also from like a community standpoint, not only from a tech standpoint, we all know that these small projects, they rely heavily on the community. And I'm like a German-speaking person, like my native language is German, and German communities sometimes are a bit tricky. People are very picky. They tend to fight pretty fast. And JDB has such an amazing German community. Like you love to spend that time there. The same in the main channel. Now we build different kind of social medias. Like we started a Discord channel that we want to use to attract people from other chains. We started a YouTube channel where Coco does a lot of educational stuff and shows the product to an audience that might not have an access yet, to get them hungry and to really show them what an advantage this dApp gives you over the things that you just mentioned. Like when my first experience with BSC scan, it was horrible. Like I felt so lost. I didn't know where to click. I didn't know what to do. And
Oh
JDB
man,
is
yeah,
very
I was
intuitive.
lost too.
And yeah, the learning curve is just easier. And this is also where I see a strong point of the project itself. We all know when the market tends to get better again, a lot of newbies will be washed into the space, and JDB offers a solution to them. There is a problem. They don't have the knowledge that they need to invest as safe as possible into DeFi products, and JDB has the solution to it. So the product makes sense. In my opinion, the token also makes pretty much a lot of sense in the ecosystem. And on top of that, we will soon have these entry pass NFTs that offer users limited access to the platform, like a timely limited access, so they can get hungry and build their bags and enjoy the journey with constant updates, a team that is always there, a very welcoming and friendly community, and yeah, one of the best products that we just have on the market right now on our chain.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's awesome. And so, as far as using the dApp, I know just using the first couple pages are free, but as far as tracking
Yes.
and stuff like that goes, there's a minimum requirement. So, what's the
Oh
minimum
yeah,
requirement on it?
you could break that down, Phil.
Absolutely. So what we just recently did to attract people to the platform, to give users an easier access, we currently have the JDB Christmas days, the Xmas days. So we lowered the amount for full access to the platform to only 10,000 tokens. This will be in place as long as until our NFTs drop, and then we switch it back up to 100K. So 100K currently is the lifetime access, which is kind of affordable at that price. And you also have the possibility to get an entry later on with the NFTs. And the NFTs, if we touch them for short, 60% of the income that the project gets from the NFTs will be put back into the chart. So these people that get their lifetime access early, they profit from the people buying the entry passes to the platform. And the long-term vision is to just do regular buybacks, lock these tokens away, so the floor gets higher and higher, and we can build a stable and good chart.
Perfect. As far as the tokens, why lock them? Could you just burn them, or are you going to use those in the future for something?
There are a few plans what to do with the tokens. So in my conversation with Ragnar, he told me he doesn't want to burn them straight away. Maybe we need them for something nice for the
Yeah, we don't
community.
plan
or
on
we can-
burning. Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't plan on burning for sure. We're gonna save them so that we have them for exchanges. Either that
Perfect.
or, maybe I would say exchanges for the most part. That's what we plan on saving them for the buybacks.
Perfect. That's exactly what I would save them for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the scan token page is actually free for everyone to use. So anybody could use the scan token page if they would like.
And so you want to go ahead and get into the demo and show what just the scan token page and
Oh yeah,
what
sure.
they would get. What they would get.
I thought you never asked. Okay. Okay, here. Yeah, so this is just this is the main page, right? When you come to our website, this is what you're gonna see. Well, adapt. So right when you get here, you'll see our chart. You'll see the 24-hour volume on BSC. This is all the volume that goes through PancakeSwap. And we're actually already tracking ETH. We don't have ETH available to scan tokens and most profitable wallets and all that yet, but we already started tracking the data beforehand. So by the time when we release it, there will already be data available because we have to track in every buy and sell. So if we track a sell, like we can't exactly get the amount they bought or lost unless we have the buy. So that's how our algorithm works. But there, if you look down here, this just shows you, this is just interesting. Shows you the biggest trades within 24 hours on BSC. So this guy bought Safu for 344 BNB. This guy sold T-Doge for 335 BNB. And it gives you the top 100 that did that. And then at the bottom, it just shows you the change log. And we're constantly updating this all the time. I mean, just when I made a demo video, our first demo video, the very next day, there was another update with current holdings I didn't have in the video. I was a little frustrated. It happened the very next day. But yeah, we're constantly updating. And I'll just give you a little breakdown of our scan token page. And I'll go here. This is our chart, so I'm going to scan this token. And you guys already know about the roost. I don't need to say anything.
It's our
What's the
official
name, by
mascot.
the way? That's my question. What's the rooster's name? I need to know what to call
I
him.
think the feisty one that you guys always hear is called Rocky. That one. And then this big ass white one. He's called Braham. Yeah. Braham's way more chill though. Rocky's the one that's a savage. Yeah, as you can see. But so here's the token info. So you can see this with any token. It will show you the name, the token holders, the supply. Show you the chart for any token. This is provided by Bogged. It will show you the most profitable trades from holders in the token. So a holder from this token made around 48x in anal dust, and it gives you it gives you many people that did this. So some other guy made profits on Kinder now, Relb, and gives you a little breakdown. But this is the part that's really cool, is the holder analysis. So when I look at projects, honestly, super hype projects, a lot of times when you see very high projects, you'll see this paper hands number up to, I would say, around 70% sometimes. And then the G's around 30, 40. But this is pretty standard. A lot of people in the space, Vecna and Cheers actually did a breakdown. And from all BSC, 90% of people that buy and sell on the smart chain are paper hands, unfortunately. So that means there's a very small percentage that are actually fast sellers, trade, and most profitable wallets. The majority of people buy the hype and sell at a loss in this space, which I feel like doesn't really surprise too many people. But yeah, so this is the breakdown. You got 60% around paper hands, 20% fast sellers, 18% traders, 19%, and then 2% most profitable wallets. And it shows you the supply, taxes, and liquidity pool. So this is top 10 holders. So the top 10 holders hold 14% of the supply, the percentage locked, and then the buy and sell tax. And this is provided by Go Plus Security, along with the contract security down here and the honeypot risk. This is all provided by Go Plus. That's one of our partners. And it also shows the contract wallets. So the marketing wallet, that ecosystem wallet, owner wallet. And also in the future, what we're going to enable is we're going to add a follow function here as well, so that you could get notified in that project if they actually send money out from the marketing wallet or send money out from the ecosystem wallet. And you could either use it to your advantage or your tactic if you think some marketing is about to happen or whatever. But we figured that would be a cool feature people will like. And before I get to the next tabs, Phil, do you have anything to say, or Poppa, you got anything you want to ask?
No, Coco, you're doing amazing. Maybe something that we can say straight away is that we also listed on FIPSwap now. So we're not only, like, people can also buy our token with other currencies like Ethereum, Matic, and a few others. But beside that, I jump in after your presentation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold off, let you do the demo, and then I'll ask questions.
Okay. I guess I'm used to hearing my own voice a lot at this point. I'm talking a lot. But yeah, and this is our most profitable wallets page. So this page is free to use. Most profitable wallets, database notifications. These pages are what you need. Well, currently the 10K tokens, but usually 100K tokens, or you'll need the NFTs in the future to use this. So you could break this down by week, weekday, or month, the most profitable wallets, and you could sort it out by profit, how much BNB they received, or the X on average return investment. And then there's a button here. You could also follow a wallet. If I like that wallet, I could follow it, and that will come into my notifications page. I'm gonna show you a little more though, because I'm gonna go into the month, and I'm gonna break down one wallet. I'm gonna pick one here. So let me see. Let me look at this wallet. They made a profit of 73.59 BNB. On average, 2.5x profit. And this is a new tab we actually created where you actually see the current holdings that they still have. So this guy still has this Leb coin, FIFA Champs, FIFA Doge, Qatar World Cup, and then all these coins. And then if you scroll down, it actually shows the coins that they were a paper hand. So I'll break down these categories for you now. So a paper hand is somebody that sells at a loss within 2 days. So on this coin, he didn't lose much, but he sold at a 0.87 loss. A fast seller is somebody that makes a maximum of 1.5x profit, and they have to sell within 2 days. So on these two coins, he sold quick. And a trader, somebody could actually sell at a loss and still be a trader. I believe if I go, yeah, so see, he sold this at a loss, but he sold this at a loss after 2 days. So as long as you hold the coin after 2 days, you're not considered a paper hand anymore. You're considered a trader and a holder. So traders aren't bad to have in projects. And if you sell even at 1.5x or below, but it's past 2 days, you'll still be a trader as well. So on FIFA, it looks like he made his best trade on this category. And then the most profitable wallets is a minimum 5x profit per sell. So this guy on FIFA, he made a little bit over a 5x profit. And then it also, I didn't go over this, it also shows you the amount of the coin that he sold. So he still has some FIFA, or he still has some FIFA, I believe. Or he might have sold the whole thing. He might have sold the whole thing. But yeah, this basically gives you a breakdown of anyone's wallets. And it's also funny if like a friend sends you his wallet, you could even go through and watch him a little bit.
Actually,
And
I was
also,
going to ask, I do have one question. Is there any way to see the most profitable wallet using the DApp?
oh, actually, I don't believe that's something we've thought about. The most profitable wallets we have right now, this is just tracking all of the
Right.
wallets on PancakeSwap. But I don't know,
Right.
maybe sometime in the
I think that
future
would be
we
a
could
cool
even,
feature.
yeah, give like a little plus or something,
It
or
gives you
a little
the
logo if they're
percentages.
using the dApp.
Yeah, it gives you the percentages, that they're actually profiting while using the DApp.
Yeah, that could be pretty interesting, actually. I never thought of that. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. We have a Trello board
And I
too that we
suppose
always come up with
I suppose
ideas.
you could just go through all the holders' wallets holding, 100K plus and see. But that's
Yeah, and then we
a
would
lot
have a
extra work.
database of it.
Yeah.
That was a good idea, actually. I could even write that down and bring that up to Beckna. Because I don't even know how hard that would be to do. I don't think that would be too hard.
I don't think it would be at all. You can
Yeah.
track NFT holders. You can track
Listen,
the wallets holding the current threshold, and then go from there.
No, that's actually a really cool
absolutely.
idea. I like that. What were you going to say, Phil?
Coco, if you,
There we go.
yeah,
There's
it's
the
amazing
alpha for
idea.
the
Thank you very
Astronaut
much,
Lounge,
Poppa.
guys. There's the alpha for the Astronaut Lounge. You got the new update ahead of time.
Yeah.
Coco, maybe you could even show the comparison between BSC scan and this page.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Then
part I
because
was.
this makes a lot of sense to me. Then, if I see
Okay.
this, I know why JDB is as good as it is.
Okay, I'm going to find a good wallet with you guys. I want to find some guy that's been going crazy then. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this guy went pretty nuts. He made a 21x on this HOTV coin. Marvin. Okay, he still has Rabbit Baby, Christmas Floki. Okay, this guy's a Christmas guy. Okay, so let's go into this.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I bought a few over the past couple weeks.
But yeah, I did buy a little bit of one too. I won't lie. But so yeah, I'm gonna go. So this is all the same exact data as this. So let me get it. But this is the same exact data as what you see here. It's just way easier to understand it, especially for new people, to be able to understand what's going on. Yeah,
Have you
this
guys
is
thought about in the future maybe doing some education on the website or courses to teach people how to, read this for themselves?
Oh,
This
I
is
already
exactly
actually started
what
breaking down a little bit, but do you have any ideas of ways you'd want me to do it differently?
Well, I don't know about differently because you didn't tell me how you're doing it.
Oh no, I
I,
just
I
went through
can
basically a
quote.
DApp demo, like what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
showing you right now on the website. But like, do you want me to go more in depth into how so?
Oh, I meant like in general, like how to read BSC scan, how to, how you guys are pulling this data. How would they find it on their own if they, wanted to look?
Oh, if they want to look through BSC scan themselves, educate them
Yes.
on how to do
Yeah,
that as well.
yeah,
Oh, we haven't
just
really thought
something.
of it much. What do you think, Phil?
Well, what we currently do is like we built this YouTube channel where we do educational content for our DApp and also for all the new implementations. So users can always go to the YouTube channel, check out all the functions of the current state of the DApp. And I would consider this educational, when I pitch it to people, sometimes they have troubles understanding it in the first way. But if they watch Coco's videos like 1 or 2 times, they get a very complete view of what we offer. And I think basically the idea is that if you have RDF, you don't rely heavily on BSC scan because you can do everything in here that you can do on BSC scan.
Right.
Yeah, that's the other
Yeah,
thing we're trying to do is we're trying to be a way cleaner BSC scan for people. And over time, I'm sure, I think you've seen us grow over time a lot too. So you've seen
oh
how
yeah,
our software developers continue to build, and they make updates almost, I'd say every other day, every couple of days. There's either
there's
some sort
always
of an
something
update.
new.
Yeah.
Always something
And
new.
I feel like we're very blessed with them too, because they were bag holders before they even came on with us, and then they became a huge part of the team. And they have like 15 years of experience in what they do. We got very blessed with our team.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. It has been pretty amazing watching the growth of this project, especially how you guys have ramped it up a lot recently. So
I appreciate it. And
really,
also, you could follow wallets that aren't most profitable wallets. The only thing I guess I didn't show from this page is that it just shows all the current buys and sells down here that this guy's been doing. So the last one he sold was Heya of the Volcano, I guess. But yeah, it just gives you a little track record of him. But also, you could track whatever wallet you like. It doesn't have to be the most profitable wallet. So I'm on the database tab. So I'm just going to do a little demo because I'm going to show you how the notifications tab works now. So I'm going to follow this wallet. Click here. So I'm going to add this wallet into my database. You could follow it from here too, as well as the most profitable wallets page. So I follow it. You'll see in notifications, the wallet's being followed over here. So now I'm just going to go ahead. I just do a little buy. I've been doing a lot of buybacks during the demo, actually. I need more funds for buybacks.
Coco is holding our floor.
But yeah, once you
he's
go in
doing
here,
a lot of demos.
it doesn't matter which page you're on. You'll see once the transaction goes through over here, you're going to see a red mark pop up.
So you get notified on every transaction that you're following from the wallets.
Yeah.
So this is perfect for following,
Okay.
marketing and dev wallets, especially, if it's a dev that, deploys contracts a lot, you could follow and see when they're about to be deployed.
Oh, it went through. It
Yes,
didn't. I think there was a little glitch. It didn't actually show the tab in there. One sec. Let me just try again. And we just actually released this feature, I'd say 2 days ago. That's a very new feature. But yeah, but it did show that you have one notification since subscribed. Maybe I threw it off because I moved from home page and that page.
So currently you're only tracking BSC and Etherscan, right?
Yeah, currently we're tracking BSC, but we're tracking ETH as well. It's just not available on the DApp just yet. We're still working out the details of that.
And have you thought about tracking any other chains in the future or adding those?
We actually did an
Crow.
AMA with Discord yesterday, and a lot of people are using Matic. We were thinking about doing Crow for our third chain, but I'm actually thinking that a lot of people are trading on Matic that I don't even know about.
Yeah, and sorry about missing that yesterday.
Oh no, you're fine. And it looks like it looks like this little tab. It's usually a red button that pops up here. It's not working at this moment, so I'm gonna have to talk to Cheers. But still, you have the notification from the transaction. So these are the 2 transactions I just did. And if you actually click copy, it will bring you right to the page to buy that token. So right when you get the notification, you could click on copy and go right to the PancakeSwap page to buy it. So
Nice.
we're just trying to make it easier for people to copy trade if they would like, because you could get a notification at some point from any of these wallets and then be able to assess the move. And we even had a recommendation from, because we always make updates and recommendations from our community. And even somebody said they would like to see maybe a chart here too, a button for the chart as well over here. It should be nice. So we're going to continue to improve this, and we want to figure out more notifications as well, because right now the notifications are in the app, and we want to set up that maybe, how you get like a push notification from like an email, in your DApp. We want to continue improving on the feature.
Oh yeah, for
It is.
sure. I'm sure there's going to be a new update next week. So.
But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, or Phil, if you got anything else you want to add, or you guys can even send me a token or something you want me to check out. I'd be down to do that too.
I try to add from time to time, but sadly now I'm getting kicked out with the phone as well. So I hope you can hear me.
Oh, I hear you.
I think
I can hear you.
Perfect. I think you touched the part that we also want to offer different ways of how users get notified, because for now you get the notifications in the app, and later on we want to provide other ways by maybe email notification or mobile notification, so that even if you're on the run, you see a wallet that you follow trades.
All right.
Okay, so we got kicked off. Phil, where were you at?
Well, what I was basically about to say is that we will implement different ways of people how they get their notifications, and one of the long-term goals is to also implement a real copy trading function. So if you're very comfortable with the wallet that you follow, it is maybe the wallet of your friend, you know that you will be busy, you can just follow his wallet, copy his trade, and you still make your entry. And one of my major points with this project is, like everybody knows, time is very, very limited. And we spend a lot of time in this space, and I spent a lot of time doing my research. And this tool made everything so much faster and so much easier. And this is for me like the real selling point of the project. You have a DApp that is constantly improved on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. You have a very capable team that tries to achieve the best for their user base, and you save the people time. And in my eyes, time is money. So it makes a lot of sense to get your hands on this DApp and to join the community and just get a better trader every day. And I think BSC deserves a lot more projects that work that way and that really try to get people education, but also a community of people that are very welcoming and share like good trades with each other, share new projects with each other, because they know that their utility is very sustainable and a very long-term vision. You can still hear me, guys?
Oh yeah, I still hear you.
Perfect.
Poppa, you there?
I'm afraid that
Yeah, I was wondering if everyone left again too.
Yeah.
I don't know if Poppa's
like
there.
The current stage that we're in. Like we developed from a meme coin, from a project that was a lot of fun and had some kind of unique, let's call it utility, to a real utility project. And that's a very enjoyable journey. And everybody that wants to follow our journey is happily welcome. Because we know that the user base that we have now is very, very small with the potential that we have. If you look at traffic of big sites that people actually use, and you compare it to our current user base, there is place for growth. Like there is a lot of space for growth. And you have a team that doesn't care about the few red days. Like they're in for and focus on the product. And the chart is nice, don't get me wrong. Like our chart looks amazing. Coco, I think you mentioned it before. It kind of looks like after the first pump, when the chart had to rest until it made a new all-time high. And this is also how I feel. Like we are very stable, and with upcoming releases and with the marketing campaigns that we are running currently, we will attract a lot of new users. And also from an investment side of perspective, the project makes sense.
Yeah, and also at the end of the day, we don't care. Like, I mean, obviously we care about the chart, but at the end of the day, regardless of the chart, we're continuing to build and going to continue to do our adapt. Some people may get better entries than not. That's on them if they want to stick with us along the way. But we know the way, we know the road that we're going on, and we're going to stick with it. Nothing's going to change that.
Something that comes up now, which we are very excited, are the NFTs, because it's another way to get a user base. Also from a marketing side, these NFTs, like, they are unlimited. They give you entry to the platform for 1, 3, or 7 days. And it gives us a lot of tools on the marketing side of things. Because for now, 1,000 tokens for a lot of regions or for a lot of people, it wasn't a big deal. You take 2 BNB and you're in. But a lot of people on this planet, they don't have the resources to do that. And with the NFTs, they can really check the platform out and slowly grow their bag until they're also there. And something also regarding the NFTs is that if you hold 10,000 tokens, you get a 10% discount for the NFTs, and this goes up to 100,000 tokens. Like for 50,000 tokens, you get 50% discount. For 80,000 tokens, you get 80% discount. And that's how we will implement NFTs into this ecosystem. It gives the projects another income stream where we can work with, where we can help the chart with, but we can also market with, and we can sustain the whole brand. The project comes with costs, and we're dealing pretty smart with costs, so we need to furtherly develop it, and NFT money will add on top possibilities to grow.
That's perfect. So, as far as future revenue coming in, have you guys thought about maybe selling ad space on the D app, or how is the revenue coming in right now? It's just strictly through token tax, correct?
Yeah,
Yes,
I would
absolutely.
say.
Like currently, sorry, Coco.
I know.
Maybe I can touch that because I had that conversation with Vecna just yesterday. Like, I'm always hunting for creative income streams for projects, because we all know if volume is dry, a project doesn't make any money with fees, but there could still be a user base. And ads is a very valuable point that you mentioned. I was thinking of maybe a trending function, maybe some banner ads, something like that. So we create another income stream, which doesn't destroy the platform. I think we will never do something like these overloaded pages where you have 100 flashy buttons. But if you integrate it well, and if it doesn't destroy the user experience, basically everybody wins. The brand marketing their product on our platform knows that they market it to real investors that actually are interested in trading. The user base wins because their project has another income stream they can build, and maybe they even find a good play in the advertisement section. You never know. And the project itself, like, is a winner as well. We have another income stream. We have more money to work. We can make this platform grow faster. So yes, absolutely. This is something that we will touch. If it is a trending, if it is a banner ad section, something in this regard we currently speak of.
Nice. Now you talked about volume dries up, which inevitably it always does in the bear market at some point. So having an extra revenue stream, that's a great thing to have coming into a project. Now, what about have you thought about branching out into other real world applications as part of the company, or are you guys a registered company yet?
I don't
We are
believe
not
yet,
yet.
but Vecna is working on that.
Absolutely.
So there are
And
plans
in
to be
terms of
registered.
partnerships, I think we just recently did a pretty smart one. with this fib swap. So we opened our potential customer, our potential user base by a lot of just allowing people to swap tokens from another chain without having to bridge to another chain.
And yeah, speaking of bridges, actually, I was going to ask, is there any plans to bridge to other chains in the future with the token?
There is, not with the token, but that's what the NFTs will be available on every chain, though. But if people want to have the 100K lifetime tokens, they're still going to have to get it from BSC side. But we'll allow people to do that with FibSwap, even if they don't want to bridge over to BSC and get tokens there. But the NFTs will be available on every single chain, though.
Okay, cool. Well, so essentially you guys have a bridge already with the FibSwap.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. But
Yeah,
they'll
so
still
people
be
shouldn't
holding-
have any issues. Yeah.
They'd still just be holding BSC tokens, though.
Yeah. Yeah, because we figured it would be too much of a headache, in our opinion, trying to do the three different chains, trying to match the liquidity, match the price, and everything. Whereas we could offer NFTs on every single chain, and then if people really like the product, because that will be like the trial run. People will probably all do a trial run before they decide if they want to buy it. And they could do the trial run with NFTs for a cheap price. And then if they want to buy it, they use the bridge and tokens, and they have it for a lifetime.
That's awesome.
And we wanted to get some more people over to us. I could show you your token too, because I saw something interesting on this, because I know you guys just had a lot of recent hype, correct?
Yeah, we're getting
And it pumped
ready
hard.
for something.
So like I told you that 90% of the people in the space are paper hands, but you guys had this big pump. So the 70%, that's like, it's usually around like, I think I've searched your project before and it's been around 60, but these are like FOMO buyers for the most part, because they saw it and they FOMO it in.
Yeah, there was a little bit of FOMO going on.
But yeah, you guys have a pretty solid chart there. I'd say do much.
think
The majority of charts see a lot of paper hands though. It's not uncommon. I'd say on average, 60% at a minimum most of the time, 55-60% paper hands in any project.
A couple of those FOMO buys were mine from a new wallet.
That's funny. But yeah,
Yo,
it doesn't
what's up?
discourage me when I'm looking at any project. What's up? Oh yeah, anyone got any questions for us too?
Yo, how are you doing?
Is this analysis just for BSC projects?
Currently, right now, it's just BSC, but we're already tracking ETH just to start tracking the data, and then once we release the NFTs, which should hopefully be soon, I would say at latest sometime in January, but we're aiming for December. But we like to under promise, over deliver. But
Yeah, no
ETH will
problem.
be available soon.
Totally understand. I just, I actually just popped in. We'll be on here tomorrow. I was just popping in and I actually only got a couple, probably the last minute of what you're showing here, but I kind of already see what's going on. One thing I thought I might add is I think something that could be powerful for your platform is, a lot of projects, they have relaunches. My baby in particular, we've relaunched 3 times, and it's a challenge always to, show other people or explain to other people where your project even started from. For instance, we started at a 3K market cap, but after a couple of relaunches, it doesn't really show that gradual growth over a year. So I'm thinking in my head, if there was a way for you guys to kind of, add 3 different contracts together of that same native token and, try to form a graph of the long period of time, because it basically appears to be like an analysis of the chart in a way, right?
Yeah. This is I mean, this is an analysis of our chart, but I guess I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Well, you
though,
just popped
with
in like
different
Squid
What
Grow,
he's
right?
contracts.
saying,
You just
so
popped
what
in
he's
Squid Grow.
saying is, follow all iterations, all the holders through all versions of the, since he's had a couple of relaunches.
Oh,
He don't
so
want to
if,
lose his chart.
V1, V2, V3, and put them all
so you're
together in
saying,
one data pool.
okay, so you're saying, because you guys are about to be on ETH, so you're saying if this comes in, will you guys be the same contract on ETH, the same name number? Or?
Yeah, it'll be the same contract.
So you're saying if there's 3 contracts, it shows you BSC, ETH, and whatever.
No, not necessarily. So I may be wrong. Like I said, I just popped in. You typed in Squid Grow's contract, correct? Like their old contract or their contract.
No, this is their current contract.
I'm sorry, not their old, but you were able to pull, and this platform is able to pull analysis on any contract, correct?
Yeah, on any contract. Okay. So you could send me one.
Yeah, for example, my project, we've had 2 or 3 relaunches, all on ETH side. We do have a BNB bridge native token as well, but in particular, I was curious. So, our first launch was August of 2021. We had a relaunch in January 2022, and what I was getting at is taking the data from both of those contracts and being able to formulate it on one chart, so that
take the average.
Not even necessarily the average, but
paste the charts together, basically.
Yeah, in a sense, or use like
starts on one date, stops on another, the new one starts, and so that's basically what it's saying. Could you put them all together?
Yeah,
I'm not sure, honestly, because actually we're using the chart data from Bog to do this. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean the information is always going to be out there. It's on the blockchain, so it would be a matter of compiling the data. I'm just thinking of ways to elevate your platform.
So you're saying if this was so on this, like, say if they had another contract, you have like a different color line that shows this, and then if that contract ended here, you just see this one continuing and like show all the different variations of our project.
Yeah, that could work as well. If you have bridges like you were mentioning, if you have a BNB side and ETH side and a Polygon side, you could show all of them on one chart. But more so, what I was getting at is just bringing that old data to the present is really what I was getting at. But yeah, thank you.
No, it's an interesting idea.
Yeah, and I definitely see the problem, because a lot of projects, when they migrate, like, it doesn't show the history of the project, and it doesn't show the rapid increase in holders, in volume, whatever. I can definitely see that, and we can talk to the devs. Maybe it's possible. But for you, since you just popped in, this is not the only use case that the app offers. So we don't only do like charts and tokens. There are also wallets and a lot of features, but you can look on that on our YouTube. We just posted the link in there. So if you're curious,
you can see this or here.
Want to provide
like most profitable wallets?
Yeah, make sure to post the Discord link too. I didn't know
I will. Discord's new; it's a baby. But yeah, that was an interesting idea. I mean, and the funny thing too is that our contract, it actually still says G Detect the bot, but it's kind of like part of our story, and we can't get it changed. But honestly, we love our chart and we love our story, and we kind of laugh about it because BSC won't change it. But one day when CZ sees this, we'll have a laugh about our story, and then he'll just change it for us.
Awesome.
That's
awesome. Yeah, great. Nice little platform you guys got going.
So you guys started with the board, and then it's now called as just data from blockchain.
Yes. Yeah, we completely rebranded. Because we started off as a funny meme, like I told you earlier in the AMA. We started off as a Telegram bot. It was called Jeep Detect the Bot. Our dev was sick of diamond-handed projects to the end and wanted to make fun of the people that kept cheating the projects. And it kind of blew up a little bit off the start. But I would say, honestly, a couple of weeks after our launch, when we were saying around 30K is when we really started getting serious. And we brought on software engineers and we really started to create this app. So we started off as a meme, and now we turned into a tech company.
Interesting to see that how you built it up, like from a boat, you created a good utility and added up this stuff. I really like it.
Yeah, it was an interesting story. I mean, I feel like it's fun. Our roots are fun. I mean, I feel like it's all part of our story. You know, I feel like that's something cool that makes us who we are
Yeah.
too. And with a lot of the people that are with us now are still people that were with us all along this way. You know, a lot of people in this VC, our community members, Face, like plenty of other people, Elvis, like all these people were here along this whole journey. And even here, a lot of our people still came in here that are still here right now, and our biggest community members. Like I can't give enough props to our community. They've been with us. They're always showing, always scanning. You know, they'll go into a project, scan a token for people, give them an idea of the holders in that project. Like, I can't give enough credit to our community.
Yeah, you don't know how many times I've seen people begging Leroy to scan some stuff for him.
Yeah, Leroy's a good dude too. He's been with.
So can you see the most profitable wallet in Squidgrow?
Well, actually, I don't. The only way I would know a most profitable wallet from your coin is if the guy bought and he sold. Say because we started tracking we started tracking the data, I believe, in October. So if a guy
Okay.
right now, you wouldn't see that much of a most profitable wallet unless we were tracking all the way back here.
Okay, I got you.
But from your token, I mean, somebody made the most profits from a 43x on Anal Dust, it looks like, and Skits a 17x. But that's at least from when we were tracking the data in October.
Yeah. All right. So
But yeah,
it's
we need the in and
kinda
out.
like
We need the in
CNC,
and out point.
it
Yeah,
only starts tracking from when you guys started.
we need the in and out point. Like 1-2 years from now, the amount of data and analysis we'll be able to have will be a lot crazier.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, and then you're gonna have all the tokens that are launching in the next bull run as well. So, you know, you'll have all that data available for them at the time.
100%.
Something we can add as well is that this data that we provide, it's already filtered. So you don't have stable coins in there, you don't have scam tokens in there. And with a future update, we will give the users the ability also to look into this side of the data. Maybe it's interesting to some of the people to track like wallets that produced scam tokens and stuff to make the space a better place. And also implement the stable transactions so you have a more complete view. But yeah, the main eye point is like the data that has already been cleared that we provide currently.
And when you're showing the wallets that are being tracked and it shows the tokens that are currently held, it only tracks the ones that were actually bought, right? It has to have a buy point.
Yeah, it has to have a buy point, and
So
eventually,
it doesn't show the dust tokens in there.
if people are still holding, so if they
Suggestion
bought it and they're still holding,
to get that
it will
data.
show.
If you were able to tap into, I mean, you guys were obviously using, essentially public data. I'm not sure exactly what Xerion uses, but Xerion is pretty good with, as long as you make a purchase, it will pretty much track your average, your gains, your percentage the whole way through. I don't know if that's something that you guys can utilize.
I'm not sure, actually. Phil, what do you think? Or is Phil here?
So what the project does is it shows me for my personal wallet when I entered somewhere how much profit I made in the past. Did I get this correct? I'm sorry, my connection is very bad today.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
You guys were just
So it was-
discussing max, who's the max profiter on a coin, and Zerion pretty much does that already. Not necessarily for the whole project itself, but for the individual, it will tell, if you input your wallet into Zerion, you can track your wallet, and it will, every coin that's in your wallet and your position and your percentage based off the current chart. Regardless,
yes, but from my understanding, we're doing this. Like you can have a look onto your wallet. You could even follow your own wallet, I guess, and then you see exactly how much you hold, how much you're up, and if you sold something, then as well.
Yeah, we know
Or did
there
I
are other
get it wrong?
platforms like
Sorry.
that are wallet trackers too, because that's like a personal wallet tracker, I would say. And I've even talked about that with Cheers, because I've even said, should we have a spot here where you could see, your own personal wallet tracker? And we were even saying where like there are other people that already do this. If anything, it makes sense for us to, partner with someone like that. And then, we add that feature here too if you want to track your own wallet. But you could search your own wallet and figure out your own holdings and everything as well. But yeah, we are aware people do their own personal wallet tracking. We're more so looking out for you to scan tokens in a project and be able to find most profitable wallets you wouldn't even know anything about, and be able to find new wallets in the space and be able to follow them. So does that answer it a little bit?
I think
it is a very good long transition to the platform. Made his own research, and he tried to accomplish what the DApp displays. So to find a very profitable wallet just with the help of BSC scan, it took him several hours, and with the DApp it just took him minutes or seconds basically to find these wallets. So I guess this was the main utility planned. But implementing something like this for your personal wallet seems reasonable on the roadmap.
Yeah, I wasn't. To answer I wasn't necessarily asking a particular question, just kind of giving shooting out ideas that came to my head with you guys.
Oh yeah, and we appreciate that. And actually, I brought something up like that a long time ago. Like I said to you, but our take always on this type of stuff is that we're going to continue doing what we're doing, like continue making the database better, being able to follow most profitable wallets, being able to scan tokens. That's our feature that, is more so, and being able to wallet track. That's our feature that's more so stands out from anybody else. But if there are other ways to improve our app, we also look at the idea of there are other people that do stuff good. If there's somebody already doing something like that, we would like to partner with them rather than, try to completely do it ourselves. Like the same way we use GoPlus in here. Like, because if you go in our scan token, you'll see GoPlus down here. They're our partner for GoPlus security to get the tax, the top holders, and all of the contract functions is all by GoPlus and Bog, So.
And we're in a pretty good position with that project. Like if you take the time and go over the DApp, you get ideas by yourself anyway. We have a lot of room to grow. Currently, the main focus is just to get on Ethereum on board because it gives us a huge market that we can't reach right now because they're not interested in BSC tokens. But we have the infrastructure in place with the swap, and we already tracked the data. So the next reasonable implementation is Ethereum. And after this, we will go back into detail and make like the user experience better and also up the functionality. Like Coco said, like we're in for the long run and there is a lot of room to build on this platform.
All right. So to sum it up, right now, to use the platform, the full platform, is you have to hold 10K tokens. How much is 10K tokens right now? It's about like $100, right?
Even less.
Let me
I think
double
it's
check
like
it
50.
now.
Oh no, it should be 70.
It's like $75.
Okay. And that lasts until the NFTs come out. When do you see the NFTs coming out? And
Like I
what's
said,
the
I want to under promise and over deliver, but we are shooting
right?
for December. But I wouldn't be surprised if early January sometime happens. But we are shooting for December for sure.
Okay, cool. And
Bro,
so
I
then it
would
goes
suggest
up.
you to make a. I would suggest you guys to make a locker, liquidity locker or token locker. It would help you.
To display the lock time of the liquidity for certain contracts.
Oh no, he's saying
Yeah,
actually be like
a
a.
lock.
Are you saying us to actually be like a
I'm a
moocher
locker.
locker?
A locker which locks liquidity, like they'll
He's
use
saying
your
branch out.
platform like GDP locker. GDP locker, the tokens that are made, they'll lock their liquidity with your locker, GDP locker.
It's
That
not a
would
bad
be
idea.
one revenue stream. That
Yeah.
would be a good revenue stream coming in. So it's something to think about for the future.
Yeah, I could write that down too.
And
Since we
what's
were
the
talking,
price scale on those NFTs, real quick?
Oh, it's fairly cheap. I mean, on BSC, it's going to be 0.05 for 1 day, 0.05 BNB, 0.1 BNB for 3 days, and 0.16 BNB for 7 days. And we're only going to be offering them in 1, 3 day, and 7 day NFTs. So if somebody wants to keep using it with NFTs, they have to keep using it. But the NFTs is meant to also be like a trial run so that, they could potentially make the profits that they need and then have the 100K access with the DApp forever.
and something that I really want to have with these NFTs coming, but this is also a roadmap point, in terms of growth, is a referral system. So I think the project could benefit hugely from a referral system. If you invite your friends, you get a free NFT now and then, or something like this. But this is in the very early stages of planning right now and should fall together with the bigger marketing campaign that we plan after the Ethereum launch.
Awesome.
And also, don't forget about the discount that you get for NFTs if you hold the token. So if you want to dollar cost average into the project, to just do small buys now and then, you always get a discount on your NFT purchases.
Yeah, I like that. While people are building their bags, they can still, take advantage of the NFTs at a discount and use the utility to grow their bags to get to where they're at the threshold. Pretty cool.
100%. Does anyone else have any other questions? I know we had a pretty long AMA actually.
Well
done,
part
guys.
two
Thank
wasn't
you.
that long.
I'm gonna drop out. Sorry to cut you off. But thanks for the answers. I'm definitely gonna check you guys out. Probably get a little. It's only $70 for check out the depth. So
Yeah, no,
like
I
a steal to
appreciate
me.
you asking the questions. You had good questions for us. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
for
good luck with everything.
Yeah, anybody else have any questions? We've got some prizes for best questions. So
we're kind of getting used to this situation. Today I was pretty quiet because of my connection issues, but with most AMAs, Coco and me, we provide a lot of information. And to everybody in here that might have questions but doesn't want to ask them on voice chat, just feel free to join our communities. We're always there. We're always answering questions, helping people to navigate on the D app. We provide all the information that you need within white paper, YouTube channel. We also extend our community currently to Discord. So if you're more of a Discord friend, just jump in there, and it will take some time because it's like Coco said, it's a baby, but we grow it and we want to provide a place for everybody within DeFi.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, you can always ask in chat here. Coco's around all the time, so
Yeah.
you can always ask.
Yeah, we have a lot of active people in our chat. I would say you always get an answer from someone.
Wait, did I hear you guys have a ETH or planning on launching an ETH token?
No, it's not going to be an ETH
No.
token, but it's going to be ETH NFTs. So any
okay.
chain that we allow to dApp on, we're going to allow people access with the NFTs. And then we also have a bridge with FibSwap where people, like, if they don't want to go on MetaMask or anything from their ETH, you know, they could use FibSwap, buy it with ETH, or buy it with Matic, whatever token they like, and actually still get the 100K tokens and then get the access if they would like to do it that way. So we're leaving options for them to buy it as well.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Well, I guess Coco or Phil, you want to pick the best question? And obviously, there's only a couple.
Well, I would say the questions that that last guy that came on was, I'm not sure his name. I wasn't actually looking at the name because I'm sharing the screen. But
Jake?
That guy, I thought, had pretty good questions.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, also like the input provided. Thank you very much for the ideas that we collected. Coco wrote some down. So we have stuff to tell to our dev that we want to get done. And yeah, I liked the personal wallet tracking. I think it's nice if you can always look back on your progress that you did. So if that counts as a question, that is my vote.
Yeah, I like that too. I think we just need to find a good partner for that, in my opinion. Because there's a lot of wallet trackers. There's a lot of people that track personal wallets. So I think that's somewhere where we could be a partner with someone.
Get some type of it's like, I know with Xerion in particular, I mean, a lot of the stuff is it's just a matter of getting APY, like saying I accept, and getting your customers to accept. So it's actually pretty simple. I mean, another project that I work with, we've done some stuff with like Apple, as far as, you know, when you go and you say I agree in Apple, all that data that they said, the steps you're moving, how many calories you're burning, all that data is, you know, essentially free. It's just a matter of the end user saying I accept. So I know Xerion does a lot of stuff together to help out other projects and stuff. So I don't know if you guys, you might want to reach out to them. I'm sure they would be happy to.
Is it Zerion? Or could you send me a link to them?
It's Zerion. Pretty popular platform. They have a web-based and mobile app.
Zerion.
But yeah, I mean, I'm a developer in the space too, so I actually will be on. I think I'll be up here tomorrow. I believe my first time in with Poppa Stonks, but yeah, I'll be up with DeFi tomorrow. I'm running their operations, so. But yeah, I love throwing out some ideas, helping other guys. That's how we all get here, you know, to the end, to the final goal, which is, you know, creating something that's going to everlast. And all my projects that I'm a part of or that I've created are all been strictly utility. So that's even why I stuck around with you guys. You know, first thing I saw on my screen was a utility. I was, that's awesome. So props to you guys for flipping the script, turning that meme into utility. You know, I'm looking forward to see what you guys can do.
Yeah, that's basically all you're going to see here is utility as far as AMAs go.
Love that, man.
Yeah, people need more utilities in this space. The memes are intense. The memes are fun for a while, but you know, memes, they have hype, and then
they have their place in time for sure.
But yeah, I do think in the next bull run, I think the utility tokens are going to be the ones that survive.
Absolutely, 100%.
Phil, I'm gonna let you go ahead and pick 3 random people too, as well.
I'm downloading the Zerium wallet too. It's in my phone right now.
So, if you, Poppa, did you say I should pick 3 people?
Yeah, go ahead and pick 3 random people that are listening.
So I'm just gonna close my eyes, and the first person is Tyler. The second person is Mark, and the last person will be Miss JH. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. It was a pleasure to be here. Also, thank you very much for all the input that you guys gave us. I think having AMAs where we just pitch the project, it's nice. Like, we love to speak about it. But if we get some input as well, so we might learn something, makes it even better. So thank you very much for providing us the stage today to once again introduce you guys to JDB. And I would be happy to see some of you guys in our community having a chat together and see where the journey takes us.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody go check out the community. They do have a great community over there. I'm not as active as I want to be, but I still pop.
Oh no, you're good. You got your own project to worry about. I understand that.
But, all right, so Jake, Miss JH, Mark, Tyler, I already got your address. Everybody DM me your addresses. And thank you guys for coming. It was a great AMA. I love the new features you got going on there, and I'm sure we'll see some new ones next week.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to update as soon as as soon as you guys get new features going and everything. I'll be updating in the lounge, or Coco, you can.
Oh, what'd you say?
Whenever you guys add anything, I'll be updating for you.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll always share it to the lounge when we got any updates. I feel like I've been doing that already too.
Yeah.
I know people can't get their hands.
Definitely seen us talking about JDB in here, so they might already know a bunch.
I'm excited for the future.
There's always new stuff coming. That's what excites me so much about this project is how it's just how you guys have grown and always continue to always working, always continuing to expand and improve the D app. It's been pretty amazing seeing how far you guys have brought it.
Yeah, I know. I'm amazed too. I have to give all the credit to our software developers. At the end of the day,
those guys were a godsend. Those guys were a godsend.
So apparently, I didn't know there was a giveaway. But if you guys, I think I'll be on with DeFi Gold tomorrow, Poppa. So if you can, I don't know what the giveaway was, but you can.
We'll just
you can hold it for the.
There was no other questions. Just pick 2 more people, and we'll split it up to 2 more people.
Yeah, feel free to hand it back out to
Jake,
the community.
You can pick Jake since it's your prize.
Okay.
Go for it.
You wanted me to pick someone from the chat? Is that what it is?
Yeah, just pick 2 people.
All right, Mr. Bullish, and is Face part of the team?
Face is somewhat part of the team.
Yeah, you skip me. Give it to somebody else.
All right.
Hello, guys. I just saw that you choose me, but I don't even know what it is. So, I mean, if you want to give it to somebody else, I don't know what it's regarding.
Nobody wants a
everyone's
prize.
denying
Just
free
came
money.
in,
Wow.
Poppa. You know
I'll
me.
just I'm gonna end the recording and we'll just do this in the chat.
Thank you so much,
One ETH
guys.
giveaway. You guys are all giving away 1 ETH. Good job.
Right. I was giving everybody a BNB each. Sorry, passed it up.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, Papa, we're gonna do the future stuff. Oh, you want to
Oh
mess
yeah,
with
we're
that
gonna do
today?
that. Let me stop this recording.